Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out what the US Army recruits have to go through for boot camp. I know this is going to be tough. I'm weak for the Army. Do you know what I mean? So let's see how it is. Let's go.
Why are you moving? Why are you moving?
He's not moving.
This is Army Boot Camp. Before they join the United States Army, all recruits have to graduate from a 22-week program known as One Station Unit Training, also known as OSUT.
5 months and 2 weeks. 22. Yeah, that's 22 weeks. 5 months. Bruh. No, no way.
It happens here at Fort Benning, a 182,000-acre military installation that straddles the Alabama-Georgia border about 100 miles southwest of Atlanta. Every year, more than 18,000 soldiers graduate before joining the more than 470,000 people actively serving in the Army.
13, 14, 15.
Although
Almost
most
half a
of the
million.
recruits that we saw during our time there were male, recruits trained together in gender-integrated platoons.
These young men and women that volunteer to serve, they show up to us as civilians, and then we take them through a transformative process to turn them into soldiers.
You just go to the position of attention and you stay in position of attention.
On a rain-soaked week in February, we spent 4 days inside the Army's Maneuver Center of Excellence, which trains soldiers to serve in the infantry and armor branches. We saw different companies at various stages of training.
Wow. Looks intense already.
On day one, new infantry recruits on a bus from the Atlanta airport arrive at the 30th AG Battalion headquarters, where all new recruits are received.
Listen up! You ain't got one to hear from you at this point. It's yes, drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. You understand? Yes, drill sergeant! When I tell you, you will pass your folders to the front.
The minimum age to enlist in the Army is 17, and the maximum age is 35. The base salary for an
I never knew there was a maximum age. To be fair, wait, 35. I feel like it should be on how fit you are, to be fair. Because you could be 36 and like fitter than someone like 21, 22. That's mad. Like, I know people that, you know, in the late 30s that are very, very fit. They're very strong. So I don't know. I don't get why it's 35. It should be based on if you can actually do the training and all that. But yeah, I'm sure they know more. But I mean, let's go.
entry-level private is about $20,000 a year.
20,000. What's that?
Seconds. Hurry up, find your bag.
Once they're off the bus, the first order of business is a step.
Sorry to call you short, but the fact that 20K, I don't mind 20K if you're paying for my rent, because obviously I'm going to be living there. Do you know what I mean? Training for the first year. If you pay for my rent, my food, and a few stuff, yeah, then obviously then the 20K makes sense. But if I'm living outside, if I'm paying for my own rent and all that kind of stuff, 20K is rubbish. Come on, let's be honest here. Come on, let me know what you guys think. Let's go.
Establishing the code of conduct.
Because I promise you, if you don't pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, you're going to make your Army career very short. You treat everybody with dignity and respect, regardless of race, religion, color, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, and all other protected categories.
All other protected. Oh, to be fair, there's so many categories, you never know. You have to cover everything. You could be there all day covering everything. So, makes sense.
Sexual assault is any unwanted physical contact in a sexual nature. So if you put your hands on another individual and you're not instructed to, or you're not saving their life, and they file a sexual assault, and it comes down that you put your hands on this individual when you weren't supposed to, that is going to be on you. You will get kicked out of the military, and then you'll probably have to file as a registered sex offender. Do you understand?
Makes sense.
Before they go inside, the new recruits learn some basic commands and standing positions.
Training time! Everyone look down at their toes. You should be able to fit a slice of pizza in between your toes. If you look around, they're gonna see you. Because you're taller than everyone else! Quickly! Who wants to sit there? Move your feet! Grab one and go, it's all the same!
The recruits grab the snack that's waiting for them inside, consisting of a fruit cup, sunflower seeds, a granola bar, and a juice box.
Watch the video,
Remain silent.
Since 1775, the Army has been the bearer of our nation's strength in every crisis or conflict. Make no mistake about it, the journey you are embarking upon will not be easy. But you wouldn't be here if we didn't think.
I feel like it takes a certain person to join the army. I feel like not everyone, you know, you could be the biggest guy, you could be the strongest guy in your gym, whatever. That doesn't mean anything. The smallest guy, the skinniest guy could have more heart than you to, you know, to go through this. It's just about, you know, how strong you are mentally. That's why I feel like you gotta be mentally strong for this. Because, mate, it's ridiculous.
You couldn't meet the challenge.
Listen up, your last 4-year social.
After being welcomed, recruits begin what's known as processing, which can take 1 to 2 weeks before their actual training begins.
It's a long
In a
time.
little bit, we'll give you a period to go in a room by yourself.
First, they're given one last chance to discreetly dispose of prohibited contraband, like drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and inappropriate photographs.
If any photo you possess on your phone is less than a bathing suit, you will not have it. You will delete them all.
Recruits get rid of contraband in an amnesty room, where they dispose of it by throwing it down a metal chute.
Is anybody confused on what you can and cannot have?
Okay.
The next morning, the recruits report to the barber shop,
What?
where one barber has worked at Fort Benning for almost 60 years.
I've been here ever since 1963.
Oh, so everyone gets the same haircut. Oh, my waves. I'm gonna miss my waves. No. It was alright until the haircut. I like my hair. Come on.
That's a long time. I should have been retired a long time ago, but I wake up in the morning now. I be wanting to come out here and go to work.
I like
Recruits
that.
are issued uniforms. They receive a series of immunizations and vaccines, and get their official photo taken, along with myriad housekeeping details that fill up their 1 to 2 week stay in processing.
Hey, sit up straight.
That is until processing ends,
Wow.
and the time for training finally arrives.
Let's go. Grab your bags and go.
We found a company of recruits about to begin training in the armor school.
Who's the bridle?
These recruits are about to be picked up and taken to their barracks, where they'll reside for the rest of their training.
Let's go. You guys are going.
Why am I getting prison vibes with the boss and everything? Looks like some kind of prison. I don't know. It's set up as a prison. I don't know why. I'm probably wrong, but that's why I'm getting. It doesn't. I feel like you're meant to be. It's meant to make you feel like, you know, not comfortable, to be able to, you know, be on at alert at all times. That's what's gonna happen on the battlefield. You can't be comfortable. I feel like that's what's designed to look like. Do you know what I mean? You gotta be on your feet. If you're in the army or you know someone that's in the army, let me know what you guys think. Let me know why it's designed the way it's designed. And is it meant to be mentally, you know, strained or whatever? Let me know, please. Let me know.
For the front bus, go.
This is the last chance for recruits to change their minds before training begins.
See ya.
Like one recruit who decided to stay behind.
Oh, fair enough.
This short bus ride from processing to their new barracks will be the most peaceful moments these recruits will experience for a while. What happens next is known as the shark attack.
What? Oh, shock.
Run! Run! At no time will you walk! You will run! Everyone,
Shock
you
attack.
freaking go! Go! Run! Run! Did they say what? Get your bags up right now! Get your bags up! This way! Let's go! You're a tough guy! Don't move! Do something! Do something! That's what I thought! Why are you still not understanding? He just said it!
Well, it's really just a little shock to the system so we can break them down to build them back up.
Break them down.
We're breaking a lot of habits from the civilian world, and nothing better than a little shock to the system to establish that drill sergeant is in charge to let us start our training.
Pick up your bag and hold it!
The recruits spend much of the shark attack holding their heavy rucksacks above their heads,
Over your head!
which takes a physical toll.
Why is that so difficult? You can't pick that bag up. You decided to join the army and you can't pick that bag up. Right side bag, right side bag.
After about 20 minutes, the intensity begins to subside, and the drill sergeant's tone changes
We only produce the best soldiers in the United States Army.
before training officially begins. After the shock and awe of the shark attack, things do appear to calm down.
I feel like I'm the kind of person that, even though I don't really support war and all that, you know what I mean, but I like the brotherhood the army creates. Like, these are friends that are there to, you know, protect each other. They're there to fight for their life, for their families, their country, and like that means so much. Do you know what I mean? That's why some people that, you know, as I'm saying, not everyone can do this. Not everyone. It's so difficult. You gotta be a kind of person. Like, out of all this lot, probably 20 or 30%, I'm guessing, is probably gonna be gone within the first 3 to 5 years, I'm guessing. Because it's gonna be so strained. There's gonna be little things that you're used to doing in the real world that you can't do here. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Is it a video?
It's a movie.
Alpha 347. I always wanted to be a star.
We found this group of infantry soldiers in week 11 of their training, practicing on the firing range. The mood was much more relaxed,
Try to get 8 up on my level.
and their conversations with their drill sergeants are conducted at normal volumes, like when this drill sergeant educated the recruits on the meaning of the military expression 8 up.
Is a piece of 8 up gum good? You don't want something that's 8 up, right? You want something fresh. You break the seal, it smells like olive oil, right? Okay.
That dynamic changes because we want the soldiers to become more critical thinkers. At that point, we are turning into more coaches and mentors. We dial it back a little bit, so we don't want them frightened. We want them to be comfortable and in a state of mind that is receptive to learning and performing at that level.
Up to 241 hours of infantry OSIT are devoted to marksmanship, where recruits fire about 2,500 rounds using the M4 carbine, as well as the M249 squad automatic weapon,
That
or
looks so
SAW.
cool.
We create lethality. We create expert marksmen at their individual weapons because as an infantry soldier, that's what we're asking them to do.
Recruits get one of the most painful parts of training out of the way early.
Once we check your seal, you will not touch your ProMask.
This group of infantry recruits was exposed to CS gas, or tear gas, in week 1 of their training.
You're going to continue to file in until we tell you to stop. You're going to place your back against the wall.
The recruits spend about 5 minutes inside the gas hut. Upon exiting the gas hut, the recruits are told to flap their arms like birds to remove excess gas from their uniforms. According to a drill sergeant, the effects of the gas begin to wear off after about 4 minutes. Some training moves indoors, like combatives,
This is cool.
where
I like
recruits
this. I
learn
like this part.
hand-to-hand self-defense tactics.
We're trying to teach them to achieve a dominant body position. So get out of one negative position and then switch roles so they end up having the upper hand in a fight.
During combatives training, recruits warm up with a particularly painful-looking exercise, referred to as the EO. While laying on their backs, they have to engage their core to wiggle across the entire room.
They use their momentum, shoulder blades, their core to help them create space, warm up the body.
Recruits work up a major appetite during training. But Fort Benning is big, and they're not always within range of the dining facility. When they're training in the field, recruits are issued MREs, which stands for Meal Ready to Eat. Each comes with an entree, like this vegetarian pasta with taco sauce, along with an assortment of items like mixed fruit, an energy bar, and this instant French vanilla cappuccino. Recruits just add water, shake it up, and enjoy. Once they're fortified, recruits return to their training. Recruits spend up to 60 hours in training known as MOUT, which stands for Military Operations in Urban Terrain.
Door left, door left.
One man calls door left.
Infantrymen are expected to fight in different types of terrain and survive and win the fight. Right now, they are getting their first taste.
I feel like the US, literally, they don't play around when it comes to, you know, the budget for the army. They spend loads of money on that. That's why, you know, I feel like they're probably are they the most fair army in the world? Probably them, I'm guessing. Is it them? You got Russia, you got North Korea. The UK is alright. I feel like, yeah, the UK is alright. We're not too bad, not too bad. But I feel like America, the US is probably number one, I'm guessing. Yeah, because they spend so much. Oh my God, so much. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Taste of what that's like in an urban environment.
Rolling T. All right, coming up.
In operations across Afghanistan, Iraq, we are conducting clearance operations, and it's applicable wherever we go.
Boom.
It's important for the future soldiers' muscle memory because they are working as a team with minimal communication, and they have to understand how that coordination works together.
Do it again.
They look tired.
After 22 weeks of training, these infantrymen are ready to leave Fort Benning.
22 weeks.
Friends and family gather to watch their soldiers graduate on Inouye Field.
They look like soldiers, they act like soldiers, they're carrying their head high. I have trainees that were not alive when 9/11 happened. I think that's pretty powerful, that I still can find American citizens that want to volunteer to serve their country when we continue to ask them to go to combat.
These new infantrymen don't have long to greet their loved ones.
Why?
Get on the bus!
Or say goodbye to their friends.
Well, where they going?
Before leaving Fort Benning to begin their service in the United States Army.
Wow. Already. So literally, there's no break. Because I thought they'd probably, you know, go home for like, you know, 2 weeks, something like that, and then get called back in. But that's it. You're in it right now, you know. Let's get to business. All this training, can't put to use. To be fair, it's good because it's still fresh in the mind and brain. But that was so good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect. But let me know what countries recruits you want to, you know, their training you want to check out. Or is there any other training in the US? Maybe it's the Marine, or I know there's loads of it. I can't remember. There's so many other, you know, parts of the US Army, I think. But yeah, send me videos you want to check out, and I'll definitely check it out. And thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.